There's another hot one today. We're going to be going up, up, up. 100, 105 degrees, something like that for the next week or so. I'm not looking forward to it. My bike is in the garage. Tire needs to be repaired. So today we're out in the wagon. The girls are having a good time at the park. But I thought I'd show you our emergency kit, which goes from the bike trailer to the bike wagon and comes with us most adventures we go on, but it generally lives in the bike trailer. I didn't have a chance to show it to you yesterday, so I thought I'd pull it out of here and we'll show it to you. This is our emergency kit. It was originally bought for the bike to go on the handlebars of my bike to carry my stuff, but I end up just using a backpack when I'm by myself. When I go with the girls, this goes in the trailer. And when the boy and I go off on our adventures and take the trailer with us to carry our gear, because why not, really? We're going to take this too. So I'm going to show you what's inside of it. We've taken out the bike pump, the repair kit, and the patch repair kit out of this, and it's all in the garage right now trying to fix the tire on my bike. But otherwise, this is generally how it goes. So a little bit of bug wipes up on the top. In this front compartment over here, I have a little first aid kit. It's got just some basics in it. It's got some gloves, it's got some gauze, it's got maxi pad, tampon, it's got a ton of band-aids, it's got some wipes, it's got some polysporin, it's got some aqua tabs in there for good measure, and there's matches, lighter, little mini fishing kit. That's a little bit of soap in that yellow thing there. There's some lip balm. Just a general basic boo-boo kit for the girls. Safety vest, in case we have an accident, stuck on the side of the road or something, who knows. Signaling, seemed like good measure, so threw that in there. Baby wipes, always good when you have kids. Gets grease off the hands pretty well if you're doing repairs. Sunblock, SPF 50, and more bug spray. We spend a lot of time in the forest, and the bugs are a little bit bad this year. Alright, then inside here, lots of little goodies in here, I'll show you. So, Backpack Boy and I have made a new hobo fishing kit. We haven't tried it out yet. I'll do a review on this later and show you what's all inside of it. But there's lures, hooks, sinkers, swivels, soft baits, hard baits, spoons. There's a knife, there's a lighter. There's about, I don't know, probably 150 feet of line on there. 150 feet anyways. I'll show it to you another day, but that's in there for good measure in case we find a good spot. Got a cloth here to do some wiping up with. My emergency backup hat. This is also my other lucky fishing hat, so hopefully it's going to bring us some luck when we put those two things together. Bag of snacks, because we don't go far with these kids in this summer heat without keeping them hydrated and well fed. They're over there playing at the park this morning having a ball. This is a clean canteen. It's 26 ounces. Not my biggest water bottle, but we always bring big water bottles with us, a whole bunch of them usually. There's a stainless steel cup in there with a lid, so we can do an impromptu little brew up if we so desire. And in order to do that, this little guy here has an Esbit stove in it and some fuel tabs tucked in there. A little bit of cordage. We use this for all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff this has come in handy for. We've rigged up shelters with it. We've repaired kites with it. We have done all sorts of good stuff. So I'm going to keep that in there for good measure. One extra pair of cotton ankle socks for the summer. We've already had one incident where a Backpack Boy forgot his socks on a big bike ride and ended up getting blisters. This little package of goodies in here has cold drinks, hot drinks. It's got some candies in it. It's got some Cliff bars. It's got a couple granola bars in there. I think there are, there's two little packages of MRE, spoons and coffee sugar, that sort of stuff, napkins and stuff in there too, just in case. Emergency survival blanket. I'm thinking mostly first aid for this, but it would also rig up a shelter in a pinch if we were to get caught in a rainstorm or something, for instance. Fisherman's friend. Good old Gorilla Tape. This comes in handy for a number of reasons. We can do impromptu bike repairs with it. We can do fishing pole repairs with it. We can do first aid with it. This has 1,001 uses, so good thing to have in there, I think. This is a natural tinder kit in here. It's got a little bit of fire starting stuff. It's just, I'm not sure actually why it's in there right now because we can't really have a fire, but that's what it is. Knife. This is a Ruco. I've had this longer than we've had kids. My husband got this before we got engaged. It's a nice little knife. We had it for a long time. This serrated edge on the back is fantastic for cutting up cordage and processing tinder and stuff. Just a really great little knife, rubber handle. I really like it. It doesn't get used a whole lot anymore, but it's perfect for this little kit in here. We can use it for doing lunch. We could use it if we manage to catch something when we go fishing. Those are the two primary reasons we keep it in here. A little bit of tinder processing. We do tend to find tinder when we're off on our walks, our nature walks and stuff. And even though we can't have a campfire, we're still processing a little bit and harvesting a little bit for our kids. And then last thing in here is this little survival kit that I've had in here for a while. I got this great patch from Muskrat Jim at Muskrat Survival. It fit on there perfectly. And this is just a little, I guess like a personal survival kit you would call it. I'll open up and I'll show you what's inside of it. I got 5 AAA batteries on here. And then inside of here, open it all up, and we've got a pencil, a Sharpie, a little simple classic Swiss Army knife, a little Maglite solitaire, a pen, and here I've got a little folding knife. We found this on the trail a few years ago, and it's a good little pocket knife, so I just keep that in there for good measure. And I think matches. Over in this side, down in here, there's a little bit of first aid. There's some Band-Aids in there, there's some wipes in there, there's a couple little fire starters in there. Nothing too major, just Band-Aids and stuff. We had a little rip on there. This thing's a little bit old, but just repaired it up with duct tape. And up here we got lighter, more tampons in there. There's some cotton balls tucked in down in there, lip balm, some jute twine in there, and some paracord in there. So nothing really fancy. These 3 pockets is right here. Some fire starters, some lip balm, some jute twine, a little Bic, a little squeeze LED, a little button compass, a little extra roll of string, a couple of tampons, some Tinder Quicks. This is a little metal container that's got some cotton balls and Vaseline in it. We got a couple prep pads, we got a whole bunch of bandages, and we have a plastic bag. Not a bad little kit. Can fit a lot in one of these little pouches. I don't know what it's called. It's by Condor. I think it's called a pocket organizer or a micro pocket organizer, and I don't really know. It's a good little kit that Backpack Boy and I put together. This is just a little Rubbermaid drink container. It's got a little spout on there that I'm going to try to land it around somehow. I haven't figured that out yet. We put some electrical tape around here, and then put our line on there. There's about 150 feet of 10, 12 pound test monofilament on there, nice and simple. On the inside we've got a little mini lighter, we've got a little box cutter, and then we've got these 3 containers I got at the dollar store that fit inside perfectly. One of them has got soft lures and bobbers in it. Those are all different variety of stuff. Many of them came from Daryl at 39 Camper. Thank you, Daryl. And here we've got some lures with treble hooks on them. Two of them there have leaders on them already, so I just have to tie them onto my line. I've got an improvised green woolly bugger in there, and then like a grub jig in there as well. And then this last one's got hooks and sinkers and swivels and some beads and some extra line and a sewing needle and lots of goodness in there that could cut your fingers, so all kept up in there. And then these go in here really easily. They all just fit in here nice and perfectly. Just add in our bike repair kit, our bike pump, and our patch repair kit, and this is a good little kit for us, I think, to keep in our bag and keep the Banshees happy. Very important to keep the kids happy. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day.